tutandise kulembeze sawa kalemerawo ogamba jakeri akikolenga wekikola
abala abalina kamera
banange ekintu kyakuteta Mr. Bam tata kikuba kijebera oyo mukama waffe mu security oyo mulaba oyo yave Uganda ng'asekwa ayita Mr. Bam tata convention erabise etya ekintu mukikubye ayayaya tuli ku Marriott Hotel ekintu kyakutedda kyakutedda mutukubiikirizeeko ekintu kyakutedda convention yasoose kuva ku makya mutusonyiwe mwenna abananga batafunye ticket you guys were so late next time tujja kuteeka mu kisaawe mutusonyiwe buli muntu yenna yafuna ticket late mutusonyiwe mutusaasire so I did. Don't partake on abantu soke bawe update. Eno ango when I come bulungi bachi bamusana sanitizing bachi onyumira junior ne tata we balwana tukana okuloza ndo balwanira muwala tata omwana ngawe mula kitawe nga nekitawe awe mula omwana nana bitusoberera obokitegera ngawe mula free country mukyekete baligamba kati omwana naguma taata we netata we naguma awo weyali asana weyazuulira abaagala juniya n'abatamwagala
mu basajja mivule yava ku Bobi kati akola byawe kontenti wa buseegu
kati yategeera abayinza okufuuka ab'obulabe eri mutabani we ng'avuddewo era asuubira yamuwa notisi nti kati kino nakino bikoleko n'atekinta era ensibo eneemulimu y'omwana yenenyanga yekka ate n'ekirala ave ku bakazi abakadde yasobera omwana n'abakazi abajja mu myaka gye ave mu bano bakazi bayita bamaama mami toyita mukazi mami nawe webeerako bebi ng'omuwala akuyita bebi okitegeera mami won'omuyita mami n'akuyita bebi ate nga ddala oli bebi abakazi abakadde abaleke asobole okugenda mu maaso
kanzije katono nnyo
okay banange mutusaasire tujja kubanga tulindiridde omukulembeze kubanga mbalagako katono nnyo ku woteri gye tuli ngenda kubanga mbalaga modduka kamera olaba abaana abava Uganda nga basiibudde ne bannange tubalagako ekintu kyo kyakutte no problem mulangira namutumye musumba ekisa kye mulangira olukuŋŋaana we lugenza okujjira nga kyo ye ambasada nywe mulangira oyogera ki ku lukuŋŋaana luno olw'omwaka guno nga kyalindira president
kansoke ku nsonga ya ambasada
gesebo
gwe munnayuganda ali eno tewekkiririzaamu ndowooza erino kiyinza okukola onekana tetwagenda ku kkubo abantu 6 ambasada ng'aleese ku kkubo abanakenya
abanigeria
nga
bawadde ssente
nga tunafutula basasula abaali basukka mu 150 message eyaffe abantu abaali abato olwaleero ye mugobe mu Canada so mukkiririze muti musobola okukyusa ensi yammwe n'ekitono kyokola situla eddoboozi wenyigire mu nkyukakyuka teyagala nnyoona lemukyagula kubanga yatubikudde yabikudde ensi yonna yabonyabonya kati gavumenti ya Museveni naffe tetulyemukana okudda ku lukuŋŋaana lwange okudda ku lukuŋŋaana lwange amale okuta omukulembeze erezije kale
banaye kubanga
You know, standing in the way of a dictator is a risky path. Your Excellency, standing against a dictator is an act of immense courage and conviction. Remember, history is on the side of those who fight for justice and unity. Even in the darkest moments, our resilience and unity are powerful. Support and advise your message. Whatever you're planning, whatever you bring on table, we make it to happen. Your Excellency, through a lot of problems and challenges, they have resiliented, they have fought back. They are so calm. In Canada, we have a lot of challenges. Your Excellency, it is not NUP which is operating here in Canada. We are having the other side of NRM, which is day by day doing the best to put these gentlemen and ladies down, but they resilient, they fight on to make sure NUP in Canada is prospering. I thank you so much. Your Excellency, let me take this opportunity to call upon all chapter leaders in Canada. Your Excellency, when you left us last year, told us working in the premises of Canada in Toronto is not enough to pass on the message. We went ahead and we reported, we moved around Canada, and Your Excellency, right now we have Ottawa leader, Mr. Mbogo, you're most welcome. You always welcome, sir. I think that gentleman hosted you. Yeah. Okay. We're having chapter leader Edmonton. We're having chapter leader Niagara Falls. Your Excellency, we have chapter leader Cornwall. Chapter leader Montreal. Your Excellency, we have a new chapter on board led by the lady. Chapter leader Windsor. Your Excellency, as we move on to fight to spread NUP strategies and agenda, we work so hard with everyone in Canada to make sure we achieve the goals of NUP. Some of the achievements we have encountered so far, the very recent one, Your Excellency, we went on the road in Ottawa in a few numbers. It should be something like 7. And the ambassador of Uganda deployed, I should use the word deployed, Kenyans, Nigerians, Burundi, Rwandese, and a few Ugandans. Because, Your Excellency, in Canada, I believe every Ugandan is NUP. It was a challenge to a few who went on the streets on all hour, but we resiliented, we put steam in our fellow comrades, we made them believe, and I'm gonna send a message to you all. You as a person, the message you make there, the message you deliver, fighting for your country, as a person, because you went 7 in numbers, but the voice was, is enough, is enough. Your Excellency, Ambassador lost it on that day. As we speak of today, the rest is in the newspapers. People power, our power. Your Excellency, last night you came with Mom, and she gave us 2 ladies, and due to her support, advice, these 2, I call them iron ladies. They have managed to lead us all the way, to embrace the change, and to make us strong every day. Let me welcome the chapter leader of Canada, Mrs. Doreen Kajumba. I know she's on her way. Your Excellency, from your office, that's where we operate from, and that's where we get the due diligence. You send us a lady who is a mom to the community, who is the treasury, the head treasury to the community, who is a great pillar of our community. He's a great pillar to NUP Canada chapter, and he has led us all the way. Mrs. Doreen, Mrs. Nakato Breda. Your Excellency, I know they are still moving up and down, but I believe when they roam, they will acknowledge their collab. Again, I'm going to thank our community that this is just the beginning. We thank you every day because without you, it is a dead end of our side. I always want to thank you from the committee, from everyone who is leading this struggle. Please embrace us. We are not the finest ones. We get guidance from you. Sometimes we got to take it, but we pull back. We thank you so much for the support, for the advice, for the finances, everything you do for the struggle. There is no way we can thank you, but to embrace your support. Thank you so much. And last but not least, Your Excellency, every year we remember our comrades who passed on during the fracas of the election and the ongoing adoptions. We take time to build our strength from those people, our heroes who died for the cause. Your Excellency, every August we have a barbecue, and we call it a patriotic day where we come at least to give back to the families, at least to give prayers to those who died in the struggle. Your Excellency, I'm gonna leave you with this community. They love you, they embrace you, they believe in your cause, they feel like they're at home with you. People power, our power. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you so much. The team that has been introduced to the President and the leadership of National Unity Platform, that is visiting us. As he was introducing the team that he's coordinating with, we got our pastor, the pastor who understands our struggle. He has harbored us so many times. Pastor Jumba, stand up for recognition. Pastor, I don't know who the designer is, but it's like you're also from... As if you're coming from Uganda, are you? Okay. We have a few presenters. Your Excellency would like to give a moment to highlight a few things that needs to be taken into account. And as we move forward, we have our top leadership here. That is led by Twinny Brenda Nakato. I don't know where she is. She must be busy. And our own Dodo. We thank those iron ladies. Last time we were here, you see, when you're coming in, Your Excellency, they come forward together, and those who captured the moment, they took back the photos to Uganda and said one is a wife to the other. We were laughing at those people who just fabricated such stories. Because for us, we know what is happening here. We have two presenters.
Talking about shooting live bullets, it is happening yesterday. So, where is the difference between Museveni and Okote and Amin? Ladies and gentlemen, it is not so late for us to stand up and choose the right path for our country. Remember, the best time to plant a tree was 15 years ago. If we want a better Uganda, the foundation has to be laid now. Not tomorrow, it has to be now. Museveni, together with his 27 friends, went and fought a legitimate government, and later on, after 5 years, they imposed themselves in power. My brother leader here, he has never told any one of you, or any one of us, to take the same path of Museveni to overthrow the government. But he said, use your mouth, use your power, use whatever you have to expose the regime and its culprits. And it has worked, as the chairman has said. When you start seeing the ambassador, who is supposed to be non-partisan, getting involved in partisan politics on the street, spreading hatred, making allegations that the supporters of the National Unity Platform kidnap themselves. Are you serious? Sometimes when you watch these people talk, you wonder which breast that fed such people. Akeo Chimamuka, Akeo, Bobi Wine, and many others in detention. She claimed they kidnapped themselves. If they are not under any influence of anything, they must stand. Being a leader does not mean that you can't see. A leader is supposed to be a leader with dignity, with respect. And more important, respect to human rights. Mr. President, the lesson I've learned over the years as a leader is that leadership is working for the people, working with people, being an example, being pragmatic while litigating matters that concern the community at the defined levels. And if any one of us want to be called a leader, then look at the ethics of the leader. Mr. President, allow me to use you as an example. A man who grew up, a man who has spread message in different songs, in different aspects, left his career and he said, I can lead this cause. And I want to use this special moment to thank you for your courage. is no reason whatsoever that you see these people following you everywhere you go. It is because of your good direction, your guidance, and your determination. You never gave up, even when you were challenged. The first person who was killed in this struggle happened to be my brother, Yasin Kauma. My name is Yasin Sekamate. Kauma is my brother. Sekamate and Kauma are brothers. Apart from being Muslims, Yasin and Yasin, Sekamate and Kauma, he took a bullet that should have gone to His Excellency Bobi Wine. And we pray, as we fight to liberate the country, we shouldn't forget all these people that have gone and lost their lives in the path of fighting for liberty of our country. Mr. President, you have always said that the journey will be steep. The journey will have a lot of obstacles, but it is very important to stay focused and also keep ourselves so that we see the fruits of the struggle. There are so many obstacles of life, but if we want to see the new Uganda, we have to be alive. So take care of your lives everywhere you go. Mr. President, I have no doubt whatsoever that it is a matter of time, but one day Uganda will be revived. I don't know why people have lost the hope. Honorable Secretary General, who comes from Western Uganda, may be knowing about this history. When Obote was in power, in Ibusheni, when he came back from Tanzania, he went on ground and he kissed the ground. And he said, I will never go out of Uganda. And he kissed the ground. And people from that part of the country, they used to call Obote Nyamulunga. Obote Nyamulunga. Where is he? Someone talk to me. Where is Obote now? So it's a matter of time. It's a matter of time, and therefore do not lose hope. Do not lose hope. Some people give up and say, oh, Bobi Wine is going to be like the best day. Bobi Wine will also, my friend, this is another human being. This is a man made of different material.
Yeah.
Mr. President, you have not only moved the oceans to the opposite direction, but you have shaken even the dictators. They cannot sleep. President Bobi Wine, as a parent, you can't imagine what he goes through every time there's a comrade that has lost life. You cannot imagine. So therefore, when they call up all of us to stand, and use your mouth, and this is something I have done for the last 15, 17 years. I've spoken up, created YouTube channels, different aspects, and I said I will keep communicating. And the wrong is wrong. The wrong is wrong, and the right is right. So, with this special moment, allow me to thank the leader of opposition in a special way. Netimu yo mu parliament ezoga nete muzoganya. Mugende maso n'okubasoganya, because that's the little we can do. Say honorable commissioner. We commissioner w'abantu.
Yes.
Era tukwamu manyi. Do not lose hope. What we fight for is the will of the people. Ladies and gentlemen, dictators always please themselves. Dictators always rule by law, not under the rule of law. The two are different. A dictator always creates a law that will prevent him and his in-laws and friends to keep in power and get all what they want from the country. But leaders always abide by law, and leaders work under the rule of law. And I want to thank you in a very special way, the leadership of National Unity Platform. In only 5 years, National Unity Platform has a home.
Yeah.
And those people that my chairman Mulangi was talking about, they are in a kiosk somewhere, 40 years. So, by mistake they got power. We gave them chance to do everything. 4 years ago, he's telling you, I'm going, but my son also should come and take over. Come on. What are we going to tell our people? What will we tell our children? That Museveni was in power 4 years, and his son also came and ruled another 50 years? No! So, my brothers and sisters, do not lose hope if you're following what is happening now. And so, Botulia, if you are going to hose, never got to do about what another. That's all which is open. So, we don't know what everything. So, Mr. President, Mr. President, we are a generation of leaders. Uganda happens to have 45 million Ugandans, and 70% of those are under 35 years. Educated with no jobs. Eager to work, but many of them end up in Gulf countries. Many of them are spread around the world, and we lose a lot of labor simply because they are not jobs at home. I want to assure you that under the leadership of President Chakulani, Ugandans will have jobs and Uganda will be new. We want a generation of leaders where the young take on leadership and the elders take on the advisory role. We grew up being told you are the leaders of tomorrow. But the same leaders that stayed yesterday, they want to stay today, they want to stay tomorrow. Come on. Please. We made a mistake, Mr. President. We gave a chance, and maybe we are all to blame. We have left thugs, criminals to lead us, simply because sometimes we shy away to stand against them. Mwabali wangu osobola okulagira omutwala Uganda n'omusindikira ekikumi mubesimbeko tujjemu abaffe mu buyinza. Sometimes you blame them and say, ono mubbi, ono owekitiibwa mubbi, ono ki mwetuwasinga tubesimbeko tubajjemu tutereze Uganda. Balina kuvaako naye olwokwata olusikiti okwesimbako ate olubira ate batukeeyo omunyago wake tuyina okubesimbako tutereze eggwanga lyaffe. Mr. President, omukulembeze abeera omukulembeze ow'abantu, omukulembeze abeera ng'alabirira abantu, omukulembeze abeera ng'ayimirira n'abantu, omukulembeze abeera nga w'abantu ate nga anywerera ku nsonga ebbanga lyonna nga bwoza otubulira. Bannange Bannayuganda, abo bonna balaba balina obuyinza oba bammundu oba bwa woofiisi oba bwangeri zonna mubawe obudde butono. Eyo woofiisi gye balina esaawa eno mu myaka mitono nnyo bajja kwetibazina. Temuluuzingako kubanga eyo woofiisi buli omu gy'alina n'obwa pulezidenti n'obwa minisita ameka mandani walimu abantu abalala basoogera bagenda nabo ne bakuteeramu era sate ne bajja kubivaamu abalala biyinge. So temugwamu maani. Naye bwe tubanga tuli mu ggwanga ng'ambasada gwe basindika e Canada agenda ku street n'azina kalipso nga bw'agulira baafa, then there's a problem of leadership. Mr. President, njagala okukozesa omukisa guno okusabayo seconds 15 olwa muganda wange Yasiri Kawuma ne Ali Benzi gwagenze n'oziika e Kanigomba n'abalala, era ajja kusaba mwenna abali wano seconds 15 tuzisiriikirire, twefumiitirize abaana abo engenda gye bagendamu ne famire zaabwe n'okukyali ekisona ze bayitamu. Mwebale nnyo, mwebale mwetulire. Mr. President, nga maliza ebigambo byange njagala okwebaza mu ngeri enjawulo abakulembeze abatukulembera mu bitundu bino mwe tubeera omulimu gwe bakola okutukumaakuma okumobilizinga okukuba amasimu okuteekawo resources gumala gubagenze mu nsawo zaabwe zennyini era njagala okukozesa omukisa guno bannange twawe obugalo bw'amaanyi kulwakatonda n'ensi yange I beg to submit, Mr. President. Thank you so much for allowing me to speak.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I believe he has given an insight or a snippet of our genuine struggle. We thank you so much for that wonderful experience. I know, Your Excellency, when you go back to Uganda, it is back and forth. You cannot even have a pleasant breath. Allow me to relax you with one of your friends. She's a girl who has been here, Rebecca. Could you please come and present to this wonderful convention before our beloved President? DJ.
Democracy is down, and I see that. No, in the
NUP! Everywhere! Wow. You know, there are some compositions that draws you near to reality. It is not just a song, it is a message.
Wow, yeah.
Thank you so much, Rebecca. You've spoken for many Ugandans here and back home. We thank you so much. Your Excellency, you can't easily get such a moment when you go back, because every time, morning and night, it is travel time. That's why we are always privileged to see you here, because by the time you go back, what a deconnect body. There is a professor, Mr. Oyongo Philip from Montreal. I want to give you 3 minutes to come and give us, to come and share with us. Professor Philip Oyongo from Montreal.
Professor.
Yes.
People power. Our power. People power. You know, we're Uganda. There's people are going to be able to several surprises. Science of leading opposition. Honorable Dr. Singh. Sebagai ini sasa pada omongulu, orang yang berbicara zazat Francis, pada video macam sesi pemimpin pada dengan jadi sesuatu yang saya sebut dengan sesuatu. Sisi apa yang dalam Islam bahasa, orang yang masalah apa yang cuma yang posisi yang beriman, yang masalah apa yang cepat sisi yang bukan. Ile yobozi mwana masasa tupugirize umukuririze wa family yawo ndimo mpya kanana okusomeza okuyyawo obwekamba yambaye zikiriza waliwo ekintu ekitumizo sokola ekisuka kufaaniriza sokola kwakaka wetutulire n'embeera abasinga by'obukaka ate tutulire ababukaka ninsasaba abakulembeze baffe watya namanyana kutewa tuyina musayi ba kokopo nakana wawo mulozo kulinze yanyu ndati namanyana kutewa mwinele tukiwegeriyo sosokusanga mimama bitono tumanyi ekulembero ya kwenda tuyayimana tuwana tereza yimana ibisese zirimo amayire mu polisi bibi ajja kutulawo nga kimanyi alina basajenti abenja abalina disipulini ey'enjawulo nga kimanyi nti bakulembera bantu abalina empisa abagenda okusiga empisa mu bantu abalala olw'omukiri oguddako kubanga tubonaabona lwakubanti abo abali mu bukulembeze basomesebwa ebintu eby'enjawulo ebiyigiriza abantu tetukkiriza ate emirembe gijja mu maaso kwiga bintu ebyo ebikyalo sikyo ekirowoozo kyange nzikiriza nti misa pulezidenti bwakunga tibannange muyingire mujja kuwulira kuba muli bawoyeze mu ekyobutulasitaketonalebo bwanayo ntibanaye muyingire ngaakimanyi nti ndobokka ogenda okukwata omuntu olina empisa ey'enjawulo gy'omuyisaamu ate nga tomuyisanga kisolo tujja kuba n'obukulembeze obw'enjawulo kyekirowoozo kyange ekyenjagadde omukulembeze yonna mu Chicago, mu German, Netherlands yonna gyagenda abavubuka tuyingire amagye ne poliisi olwabulungi lwa Uganda eyenkya neyanza nyanza.
Like I said, fighting a dictator is not a one-day's job. It takes some time. And sometimes you have to be where they don't expect you to be. And then, no goose and longer. Thank you so much, Biyongo Field. Mr. President, 23rd August 2018, we held prayers for you. We didn't know where you were. I think it was 2 or 3 days when you had disappeared, taken from your hotel. We wanted to raise our voice through the church as we go closer to God. I don't know where the idea of becoming a president was cooked from, but I think that time bred what we are seeing today. I'm so proud to be one of the team that at least put together that kind of gathering. Kaimba Solo, you can be audience to that. Now, allow me to invite Mr. Magala, who is also our spokesperson, Canada chapter. Mr. Magala is on the team and they've been working hard to see what we are having now. He's going to give us a few remarks and thereafter he will be inviting for us another leader, Mr. Magala.
People power. People power. People power. People power. Tanage mongeze mufai President Twina ye. Tegala mwenda mwimuke. People power. People power. Can everyone stand up at the moment and welcome our President today in Canada? All protocols observed, Mr. President, you're welcome. You can have a seat, everyone. Dear comrades in struggle, we welcome you all. On behalf of the Convention Organizing Committee, it's our honor to extend a warm welcome to all members who are yearning for change in our country, Uganda, to the second annual NUP Convention 2024. Thank you so much for honoring our invitation. Hey! Your presence here, we cannot take it for granted. You're making a statement to the world. This means your dedication and commitment as you join us together as a team, as we look at sharing a common goal, that is liberating our country, Uganda. Our commitment to ensuring your participation in enriching and the valuable driven craft design program that is aimed at empowering delegates and fostering a meaningful discussion that we are going to have today. As Alia said, this convention is going to be different. We want to interact with all of you. We want to share ideas. We need to ensure you that our president is with us for the next coming elections. We need to support him. We need to work together. We need to be together as diaspora as we look forward for what is going to be better for our country tomorrow. We need to deliver our country. We cannot sit down to see when we are losing our great country. A pivotal aspect of our program, an insightful panel discussion focused on the convention theme, challenges of democracy in Uganda and how to overcome them in our new Uganda that we are soon coming in next 2026. We have to work for that. We are going to the new Uganda. We should be happy for that. We are privileged to showcase the outstanding work undertaken by our NUP Diaspora Canada chapter and the individuals. And we are glad to inform you that our platform offers a unique opportunity for all of you, because you are our delegates, to learn from each other's experience, strategize, and also to have a dream of our great country, Uganda. Additionally, we are honored to welcome all our leaders from Uganda. Thank you so much for coming here today. Nevertheless, you know all what is happening in Uganda. We as Canada chapter, we want to recognize the urgency of addressing human rights in Uganda. There's a lot that is going on, and everyone should know what exactly is happening home. It's unbelievable. We cannot sleep. We cannot have this to continue. We need to work together. All of you are aware the situation of Achilleo, the situation of all our foreign comrades. This is unbelievable. We need to work out something. So when you turn up in these huge numbers, it means a lot. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. When you come today, it means we are working towards achieving that goal. We are working towards respecting the foreign comrades. Thank you so much. In all, we have an agenda for the United Forces of Change, emphasizing the need for collaboration among all of us. We need to work together. All the chapters, let's get together. When we say there is a demonstration that is going on, members, kindly let us get together. When we are one, no one can beat us. Let us be together. I know the moment we are together, all this team here, they are going to be happy. And when they see us, when we are united, our president is going to be happy. It means our dream is going to come true at one given time. Once again, we want to welcome you all. Feel at home. You're going to give us your ideas. At the end of the session, maybe we shall have an interaction. 1, 2, 3 questions. Give us your ideas, and then see how best everything is going to happen. Thank you so much for this great opportunity today. I want to invite my bosses. These are strong women. For the past weeks, we're glad to inform you, we've been not sleeping. To make this happen, it's you. When you give us your money, we sit down, we plan to make things happen. All this is your money. All this is your effort. You need to support us to see that we move this dream. God bless you for God and my country. Madam Brodo, welcome.
People power. Our power. NUP. Everywhere. Everywhere. NUP. Thank you so much. Before I start or say anything, I'd like to invite Nakato Brenda. Come and leave on our side. The reason why I called her if I said anything is because we work as a team, and the assignment we were given is to make sure we get Ugandans to stand with the cause of liberating Uganda. And Mr. President, as I welcome you, I hope we are not disappointing you. I hope we are doing the assignments. And I know Mami, First Lady, must be proud of us as Canada, because she always believed in our capabilities. My name is Doreen Kajumba. I am the team leader, Canada chapter. She will introduce herself, and in my capacity, I welcome Your Excellency, the duly elected President of Uganda, the land friend to our General Secretary, and the land friend to our Lord. There's a reason why I decided to say that, because when we were starting, they were calling us hooligans.
Yeah.
I hope they look at who hooligans are right now. Your Excellency, thank you for showing us the way, and will not disappoint you. By the time they realize that hooligans will be in State House. We welcome you, our General Secretary, Mr. Louis Lubongoya, the leader of opposition, the mighty corruption fighter, who is actually taking on Dean Lubowasaba legally, and we are encouraging you. We welcome the Commissioner of Parliament and the Youth Representative, Honorable Zake. We also welcome Honorable Kayemba Solo Geoffrey, the chairman of the PG District, Mr. Sendeke. You're welcome. And the leader who stood everything to go and defend the ballot in 2021, Mr. Haman Aimebiona. By the way, he left, I think, a 1-week-old baby, and you all saw how he was manhandled in Arua. Not leader. We respect you and welcome to Canada, Mr. Haman. All the chapters that are present here, you are welcome. All members of the National Unity Platform and Ugandans at large that are present, you are welcome. Let her first talk, as I remember some words. Why? People power. Our power. People power. Sisi nga mwogeranga abatalina maani. Omukulembeze ali mu nyumba. People power. Our power. Is our vision. NUP. Everywhere. NUP. Our guest, Banan. Can you all look at our president? Amani mugawira. Mr. President, this is Canada chapter. Wetusimbula tuba tusimbule. We welcome you so much again in Canada. We would like to appreciate you for always thinking about us and giving us a chance to host you. Our leader of opposition, Joe Senene Muzogan. We welcome you so much to Canada again. Mama, we love you so much. Thank you for coming to Canada. Low, our General Secretary, David Louis Lubongoya. Again for visiting us.
very much for coming. Naye wano wafuulawo waka. Oliwa wano waffe buli lwonyingamu ojja ng'okyekingako. We thank you so much and we appreciate you so much. Honorable Tata Wange, my father, Kaibasoro. For those who know me, when I call someone my dad or my mom, that means the person is a son or honor. I respect them so much. Our dear Councillor, LC5 Chairman, we welcome you here today. It's your first time to be with us. Thank you very much for being with us. Ono muyita mukama wange. Omusajja ono muzira. Mukama wange nzikiriza emyaka bwesi katono nnyo. Twali mu election. Nangamba bulongo. Batwetaaga Kampala. Konze wati? Anti bagambye beetaaga abantu okubayambako. So balina constituency ze batutaddeko. Buli muntu abe mu constituency. So I take care of that constituency. Konze mukama wange. Ogamba tulagawa? Uganda. Okola ki? Anti okuuma akalulu. Konze sigenze mukama wange. What that one shows, he's a brave man. Some people, they move. His wife back then, they had just got a baby for just 1 week old. And he had to go. He was abducted, tortured. He did not give up. He's still here with us. My boss, thank you very much for being with us today. Canada chapter leaders, thank you very much for organizing this. Our media handlers, social media handlers, all social media handlers, thank you very much for the work you are doing. Now, Mr. President, our security is our fund. Larissa. Larissa. Thank you very much. Twebaza, betwali na Lukutawa, sijagenda nnyo ennaku z'omwezi nga 4. Mukulikireyo ddala. Mr. President, today is not our day. Today is the day of our guests. These people want to hear from you, not us. We've been talking to them almost every week. So, those are for now. Twagala okwaniriza our guests. Our former chapter leader, Amanda Ineliona.
People power. People power. Our power. Many. I am not sure the language. Mr. President, I thank you for being here. Secretary General, Dialogue, members of Parliament, councillors, chapter leaders, Ontario, Toronto leaders. I've heard there are people from Australia here. I heard a rumor. Right, I think you traveled to Chicago also. Yes. Manange, thank you for traveling. Any other people from another country? Hello. Anyway, I thank you. We are a very special force against this dictator. Different countries, many miles, many origins, many backgrounds, many talents, but we still come together as one. It's not easy, but we do it because we know why we are doing it. We know why we are here. So I'll just say a few words quickly. The theme for this convention I have had are the challenges of democracy and ways to overcome them. And one way that I want to talk about of overcoming the challenges of democracy is collaboration. As you see, people from many miles across the Atlantic, across the oceans, people from Uganda, they've come together to meet and interact because this is one of the ways to overcome these challenges of democracy. Colleagues, I was the former diaspora leader. I want to bring greetings from the current diaspora leader, Dr. Daniel Kauma, who is in Washington, D.C. He was here for the last convention. And I am very familiar, that's how I know that there are people from Australia here. Engambo Tuzifuna, we know what's going on in the diaspora because we have managed to collaborate. Well, individually, we have different skills and talents. You know, some are musicians, Rebecca, some are technocrats, some are professors, preach. But when I go to the diaspora, I find myself quoting a scripture. And today I'll take you to the book of Esther, where this man told Esther that, who knows why you came to the kingdom for such a time as this? And he told Esther that if you do not speak out on behalf of these oppressed people, the help of these people will come from elsewhere. But your fathers, your mothers, and your other people will surely perish. And that is the same message that we get from here. Who knows why you are in Canada at such a time as this? It is not by mistake. All of you know your stories and how you ended up here. And I want to encourage you to every day wake up asking yourself, what can I do? And I want to give you encouragement. We have seen dictators come tumbling down because of the work of the diaspora.
Yeah.
In Sudan, the diaspora played a very big role in bringing down the regime, the dictatorship. And you can talk about many other examples. Honorable Zake was here talking about how Museveni relied so much on the diaspora to bring down the regimes of the day. So, let's get better organized. Let us continue working very hard every day to bring down the dictatorship back home. Of course, even as I speak, I want to invite my brother here. Because you are one of the people who has just come to Canada. Many of you know the story of this guy here. But I want to give him a minute. That she can look
People power. Our power.
People power.
Mwebale nnyo omulimu gwe mukola mutuusa ku bannayuganda ab'enjawulo abatamanyi mugaso gwammwe. Muli b'amaanyi nnyo n'okusinga abantu bonna bwe mulaba abali emmundu abo. Mubasinga omugaso. Mwebale tuwalira, mwebale tubeerawo. N'ekyembasaba kyembamanya mugezeeko nnyo okuzza mu bakulembeze ababatwala amaanyi. Bayita mu buziro obw'amaanyi. Bwe mutamanya, bwe mutajja manya, naye mugezeeko nnyo obazzaamu amaanyi n'essuubi n'okulabanga nga ebibakwata n'ensobi. Ekyantuukako baganda bange bampamba Mwami Museveni n'emmanja zaakola. Namuzaawo n'atwala ennaku, oluvannyuma lw'emyezi 4, namuzaawo n'antulugunya ngaye mwabiraba amanya gaye bamuyita Alex, oba mwabulyako sitole eyo. Kalyowa Alex, yenze gwe batutamira. Era Pulezidenti yavaayo n'ampositinga mu ngeri enjawulo era yanyamba nnyo okuva mu kkomera ng'emuwulira ng'emukimanyi. Naye baganda bange tembakala kintu kimu. bingi bantuusaako bantulugunya okuzigyamu amannyo okunkuba nga olumanyi kizibu kyakanyonyola naye kyo bamumanya pulezidenti Museveni mubi ekisendo ddala lwejjukira ebira ginayitamu ndaba nga sitole enzibu nnyo naye kiyinza obagamba kiri kimu njaga mumanye mmwe abalina otaasa Uganda temugwa mu maanyi buli lunaku mu pulaningi mwavubuka mwena abali wano mukozese ekyansi eyo sokulaba nga taasa eggwanga ebyantusibwako bingi nnyo ebimu binswaza ng'omuntu obyogera baabiswaza kizibu kyabanyonyola kuba Museveni atufugidde mulimba era ajagamba Kyagulanyi kino Kyagulanyi kino yateka yabikola nze kennyini byowulya beboogere babituusaako naate ababituusaako mumanyi bamuyita Major Tom wa SFC buli kyenjogera yakituusaako omusajja mukulu mu magye yasoma era owulya ekitiibwa kyalina bulabanga bannange byakola bikyambeerere Kyagulanyi mwenyo respect ne mwami Lubongo yonno famire yange waliwo emukubira essimu ekiro tebebaka bana abasajja bane muyinza okugiranga ebyokusaaga ffe tufuna kudde ntwebaka ne bano tebebaka naye tuba mukombeera bagamba lwaki abantu bajja balambulako naye tebasobola bali abasajja batemu baganda bange nze gwe muli abanje basaako wansi ne bampanika amagulu mu bbanga oyo Major Tom yennyini nansiyaga kyeyinza okubagamba naye Katonda w'amaanyi Katonda w'obuyinza nasobola okuva Uganda mu mbeera yonna enayiseemu ne mwebale tusalira mu mbeera yonna mugezeeko nnyo okuza mu Bobi Wine amaanyi ne Lubongo eyo mulamu ku Lubongo yange bwe namala okuyogerako nga manyi ne bajja ewaka okuntima Katonda anyamba nga omanyi tuli bafudu soja tuli b'amaanyi nnyo n'okusinga abalimi mu bakwata mutulala omwana tuli b'amaanyi ne tuli banjawulo bwe namala okyogerako mu kamera nga pulezidenti ampise baleeta nga omanyi wa SFC bano Flying Squad ekulirwa SFC mwa ekulirwa birungi ne SFC ne CR ekulirwa Damulira ne bajja okunona okuntwala kyenakola Mukama nanyamba nasobola okudduka era nava Nairobi okujja wano eno mwebale kuzamba ndumaanyi mugezeeko nnyo okuwagira NUP n'omutima gwonna n'omukwata okusinga mwebale nnyo mwebale eddala
mwebale nnyo omukubira engalo endala bannange njagala neboddayo njagala mmanye nti victims mu 100 omu yekka yafuna strength okuvaayo n'ayogera abasinga tebasobola kwogera kubanga lugimu bwetyo bwekola so mubadde mubiraba social media that men and women are raped in those torture chambers and then this is one of the victims whereby netumutwala mudwaliro ne bakonfaminga nti bamurapinga so you need to understand that netulimu byaddala wano nina esapule mukimanyi eyakireewo bamuwamba ne bamusikambula kino kyekyasigalawo and they didn't care at all so I am very glad that you comrades have organized that memorial for our people. Please know that our people are suffering and that we must do everything possible to redeem our country. That is the reason. I mean, there are many other teacher victims here. Abamu, walu mchala wano, bamu repinga na ye. Na ye asabye, simogera ko. Na ye, bamu wamba, awasiyamani wamtuwala. Na komao, nga bamu isiza uwinyenyo, ila basao, iba konfaminga. So that is the situation back home. Meaning that when you're out there protesting, when you're out there doing whatever you're doing, when you're contributing to the struggle, please think about those people. You have an opportunity. Because where you are not scared that you'll find a drone parked in front of your house. So what excuse do you have not to do whatever you have to do? Remain united. The dictatorship has tried so hard to infiltrate the diaspora. The leadership of NUP is appointed by the president of the National Unity Platform, the legitimate and elected president of Uganda. And if our president has determined that the leadership of Canada is Comrade Brenda, Doreen and that team, those are our commanders. So we encourage you to avoid these divisions. And we're not saying that we should silence you. If you have an issue, raise it. but please move as a team. Move as a team. Let's avoid these diversions and unnecessary conflicts, which sometimes get us off the struggle that we're involved in. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to speak about the vision of the new Uganda, but I know we do not have a lot of time. But one of the things I want to also talk about is, you have seen the taxpayers' money in Uganda is what the ambassador has been using.
Yeah.
To pay Kenyans, you can imagine, to pay Kenyans and Tanzanians to come and demonstrate.
Yeah.
That is our money. She did not sell cows or whatever to afford. We were told she was giving $100 to these people, $200 and that kind of thing. Yeah. That money is taxpayers' money. Those things, when people are asking about war hospital, when your relative back home gets an accident and they cannot find oxygen in the hospital, when children are standing under trees, it is that money that should be fixing that. Yeah. So many people ask us, what is your vision for a new Uganda? Our vision for a new Uganda is changing our priorities.